Remember this guy? It's been 5 months without me realizing he's buff. Arc replacement ability is really strong, especially on Furthest, so my mind immediately wanders to what could I do with this? Then I got a minute of a Kino stream that I watched where he had an immortal Doberman with real Velo and an Amalgamasaur. Now, what's better than a unit with infinite coconut? A unit with infinite coconut against a unit with no equipment to defend itself. From that point on, the Mortal Boitada was born. This is the pack that I used for this run. Initially, I have a Manticore board, but then I realized there's like not really a reason to have Manticore because like all I want to do is to have like the Boitada to actually practically just like one-shot everything. So like having Manticore that deals damage after the fact doesn't really matter. So this is like the first run that I quickly scrap it. We can just straight jump to like some of the battles and to see why the Manticore is completely like useless. As you can see here, like all of the units here I instantly killed without the Manticore actually doing anything. But yeah, and then I realized I don't really need that. Might as well just like have a massive Boitada that can one-shot everything. The whole point is to just have like a Boitada equipment, replace the opponent's equipment, and then I can just like recycle my melon or my coconut and stuff with like the crane and the real Velociraptor. That's the whole point of this build. I can just have a 50 attack unit that never dies because of all of the equipments that he have. So yeah, that's the first test, and then this was my second run. I didn't manage to like gain anything from this. I built all of the setups that I can possibly have with all the rice and the lobster, but we didn't have any tear ups here. I guess we do have one with in form of the caterpillar. This build didn't go anywhere. I didn't manage to get like any of the units that we needed. Custom game, it's usually like real difficult to compete. So that's the second try that I had. The tutorial was quite a long journey. I jumped forwards, and as you can see here, we managed to hit everything that we want in life. I probably should have just like taken this pill back and pilled the turtle right there and there. But I don't know why I did all of this. This seems very greedy. It's now just like looking back at it, like I'm freezing these two for no reason, right? I think I just wanted to get like a more value from my grape and sauropod, but again, looking at it back, it doesn't really matter. But by the way, look at this. The chocolate cake getting replaced. Fantastic. It removed like quite a substantial amount of trumpet just because like of the Boitada ability. Like the Boitada removing equipment is a really good ability. I thought the previous version was pretty fine. Like it makes sense for it to only be able to remove like one time. The fact that they buffed it into like 2 times I thought it's incredible. And with all of this combo as well, you can see like how much the axolotl trigger from the real Velo and I don't actually need a second unit. All I need is just this Boitada, so like ultra scaling this one unit is also just like good enough. I removed that melon. My idea was trying to not have the real Velociraptor replacing, like if I get like snipe or something, I don't want the real Velociraptor to replace the crane equipments, and the radish is also just good for the axo ability, right? So but then again, it's probably not really that relevant. But yeah, we ran out of ability here. I think on this game, or like on this round, on this run, sorry, I didn't manage to get the level 2 Boitada, so like I don't have enough creps to actually benefit highly from it. But yeah, we just keep continuing the. Oh, by the way, like this is against Mr. Coolcast with 5 peanut. Nice peanut, by the way. Unfortunately, everything is gone. Get deleted. When I saw this team, I was laughing so hard. They're like doing 5 peanut. Like, oh, nice peanut, buddy. Too bad that I have this thing. Oh, this was awesome. I was like having so much fun when I met this team. But yeah, the plan is now to just like get the Boitada level 2. I even like freeze roll this real Velo because I thought I need to, and here there's something else that I missed. I probably could have just gotten like another one. Like I don't actually need scaling on any of my units. Like I'm probably the Boitara is the one that I want to be like 50 attack, so I can immediately triggers with all of it. Oh my god, this is just looking at the game again. It's so awesome looking at the axolotl just scaling with my real Velociraptor. But I just took another one. I skipped that one because the idea is like I just want the trigger on the Boitara. Probably should have just like sold the axolotl for another real velo. That's just like something that I miss. By the way, nice mushroom, nice chicken. Get fucked, get absolutely cooked. But we managed to draw this other round as well. It's turn 16. I didn't really expect much, but yeah, here I should have just like sold the axolotl. But I'm still like greeting. I do like I still don't have enough stats here, but I thought it was still safe. By the way, Mr. ZZ Poopy Pants. This is also like my favorite build by the way they're doing with the small one and the Wolverine, but today we need to hurt a dear friend unfortunately. And here again the Boitara is just removing the mushroom so they can't activate it a second time. But yeah, like wait, let me check again. Oh, that's interesting. That's one trigger. Oh, right. Yeah, that makes sense. I was like, why didn't the melon activate again? But yeah, that makes sense. We drew another one. It's turn 18 now. Like I think again, I think this could have been a win. I was just like already too pessimistic. Like I should have just like sold the real velo because like multiple again. I should have just like sold the axolotl for another velo, but like multiple or like level 2 Velociraptor is not really relevant because the only thing that I want to replace is this melon. So like I don't really need, I need multiple Velo rather than like a level 2 on a Velo. But yeah, here we fight against all of this like snipers unit. My Velo got replaced. But yeah, here this is basically the thing that I want to do. Like we remove this one melon, right? We damage it, we still have a melon, and we green another melon from the crane. But then I realized that on turn 18 forward, it's kind of difficult to do this because like melon is not enough protection equipment. I lose too many HP using melon because melon only remove like 20 HP, right? So like even with all of this protection that I have, my units still get one shot through melon, unfortunately. So then I realized, oh, I need a coconut. I thought the melon was like fine, but I thought the melon was like enough protection, but then looking at that, oh, if I just use a coconut, it would be even more immortal. Then we get to my last run. And this run, I was like trying to think what kind of like way that I could use to find a coconut. I thought about like having a, what's the word? Cardinal and crab, and then having like a gorilla so that I can have them in shop coconut gain with like a badger and stuff. But like then again, that took way too much from my experience running all of this build. I need like quite a substantial amount of gold to get the real velo, the crane to level 2, and then getting the, maybe I did not need the crane because if I have like a coconut I don't need protection, but I still think crane would be like pretty useful. So I didn't want to spend too much money on just like trying to get a coconut in battle or like in shop. So I decided to do like the second best thing, which is just like using the mongoose. The mongoose already was in the pack. I was trying to think about like whether I could use that or not, but I didn't do it too much because I thought toy cycling is going to take like quite some time. Because I need like the board slot for toy cycle, right? So it's kind of uptight. Oh, you know what? Let's just use the melon instead. It's like good enough protection anyway. Here we had like an early weasel. Here about the radish as well. I completely missed that my popcorn or like microwave oven. I was like dual multitasking when I played this. I completely forgot that the popcorn is actually not hitting the correct unit. I thought the radish is here so that in the future if I hit like a axolotl, I can just use that to immediately trigger my axolotl. All of these hits have been pretty good. Here I still could have just like fronted the lobster, trying to get it to activate with the... Oh, this guy is just trying to play with queen bee. Fantastic. Trying to activate it with the popcorn, so like tier 4 lobster with the popcorn is going to be pretty good. I look this sleeping pill for the bluegill surgeon because it's better goldfish. Like it's like there's a lot of gold within this. I really like the design of the bluegill surgeon. I don't know if I ever talk about this, but I remember once you have a bread when it's like in test server, they changed that because bread was used to be like a useless perk. They basically added this pet so that you can activate mole on pack 2. But then they decided to change the ability to actually become rice, which is like so much more useful. I'm so glad that they made that change. I don't actually have that much shop scaling in this pack. I didn't have like any chicken and stuff. I thought I'm going to just like do a pure scaling with like an axolotl or a stingray to make my boitata tall. Yeah, this board is ridiculously strong. There's like no way that I can ever win against this. So like I was hesitating whether the can is like good. I don't remember if I have turkey or not. I don't even have turkey. There's the only my scaling is the lobster. And here we managed to hit the boitata. I took the triple early as well, just because I really want boitata, so like why not? I also even I remember if I take this turtle. I probably should have. I think I opted to just like simply roll for another lobster and just keep the whale because I want to activate my weasel even more so that we can get like even more gold for the relevant unit, which is the next turn. Like next turn I want a axolotl, I want more boitata, and I want crane. There's like 3 units that I want in this turn, so I'm trying to save as much gold as possible for these turns. Like if I had more gold I would have just like buy even like a lot of avocados if possible. I skipped that the clownfish, but we did hit manage to hit the Revelo. So the only thing that we need now is the... Also, how dare you steal my boitata? But yeah, the only thing that we need now is just the axolotl, and our build is complete. I even skipped that hamster. I think that hamster is still good, but I really want to my alpaca to hit either a crane or a axolotl, so I didn't want to just like buy the hamster and the hamster to steal the ability. And here I even like just skip the lobster. I probably could have just like taken or like sold the lobster and taken the axolotl without buffing the lobster ability because these two are going to be like enough scaling for my boitata. Like I said before, I don't actually need like wide scaling, right? My wide scaling necessity is just to make sure that my unit doesn't get any snipes, which surprisingly it doesn't happen a lot during this run. Or like during the whole time that I was trying to do this, like there's not a lot of people using. Also, this is already showcasing like how good the boitata is. Like my opponent have a turtle and just a lot of hypermans. This is turn 10, right? That's one melon down, 2 melon down, and this also hits another breakpoint with the Crips as well. It's awesome. I love the new boitata. 4 Crips is such an amazing ability. I was thinking about the ostrich. I took so many like scaling, like the bird of paradise, ostrich, and elephant seal, but I end up not using. I didn't even use the lioness. I ended up not using any of that during this round. I don't actually need them. Like the axolotls are like strong enough scaling for me. Here I just took the axolotl and I took Astro Maestro minutes so I can scale the boitata even more. Now we can start looking at... Oh, I don't know my opponent is doing. I guess they're doing 5 squad husky, but we can start looking at like how many scaling the axolotl is giving us. First of all, that's one from the... Oh, that's interesting. I didn't realize that's how that works. I guess because both of them are before battle. The axolotl didn't trigger because it doesn't exist yet. It did not exist yet. But yeah. Here we activate the crane, gets 2 stats from the axolotl, the crane got popped. and we get 2 extra stats from the real Velociraptor. So we have our engine going. It's turn 11. We had everything that we need. We don't actually need even like more units. Like I skipped this ostrich, took the flashlight, I took this cornopia as well because there's like a bunch of unit or perk that I want on my stuff. I probably could have taken that thing as well. Yeah, I took this elephant seal, but I don't think I actually need it. Because like I said, I don't actually need like that much scaling. Look at all of that scaling, by the way. Oh my god, yeah, Axolotl is so cool. God, I love Axolotl. This is my favorite pet of all time. I'm so glad when they like buffed it the first time. Because I used to be like a pack 2-man or like a puppy pac-man, and also I bought the rice because I want to sell the elephant seal next turn. But yeah, like Axolotl was used to be like kind of like not bad, but it's kind of foreshadowed a bit. People are like expecting it to be bad because of its ability, and then they just buffed it slightly and the Axolotl becomes good. But then they added Radish and Minx and Axolotl becomes like a busted ability, which sucks because I think this pet is really cool. But you can check out another one of the Boitad ability here with the Axolotl ability as well. Thank you, Axolotl. Get removed. Get the melon. Get another melon. Get another melon. I got 6/6 scaling on that turn alone, which was awesome. I probably could have just like buy that strawberry, but here I didn't even take the. I just took the stinky sour because I just need 2 more life to go through that. I think here I realized late that I could have just like put oyster mushroom on my real velo. And I could have just like turned my Axolotl into another real velo, because at this point it's more important for me to do that. Also, yeah, this my opponent was doing similar thing with the coconut, but unfortunately we have Boitara. They're like getting a completely outclassed in the marketplace of ideas. Wait, what did the... Oh, interesting. It gives to itself? Why would that do that? It says the frontmost strawberry friend, not like friendly strawberry unit. Usually they need to be like friendly to be able to like target itself, but okay. Maybe it's a bug? I'm not sure. I feel like they if they're doing this, they probably would target them. I don't know, maybe it's intended, but yeah, all of the equipment getting replaced by Boitara. Thank you, Boitara! And finally, at the last round, I took the level up and with another real Velociraptor. Yeah, here, I think I took the oyster mushroom on my guy, right? Yeah. And now we have 3 real Velo in the bag. We lost this because I didn't actually have any equipment on my Boitara, which sucks. I completely forgot that I don't actually have a melon on Boitara. I only have a radish. But, like... if I had the melon, this run would have been insane. But yeah, we lost this round because my Boitara got 1 shot. And here I did manage to hit a mongoose. This is like my source of coconut. With the mongoose, put a air palm tree on it. And then I think you just take this melon. Yeah, I didn't even take the cow because I don't think I need it. Just trying to make sure that oh yeah, again, I should have just changed the Axolotl into real velo, I think, so that the Axolotl doesn't so that my real velo doesn't get sniped or something, because the Axolotl already have melon. But yeah, it is still interesting because like I'm still regaining stats from every single time, even if it's not like from any stat, I'm still regaining stats in battle with all of the replacement. But yeah, now we have infinite coconut with a 50/50 in it that also like remove the opponent's perk. Unfortunately, this opponent did not have like too much that we can like or like this opponent build doesn't have too much that we can remove with, so this is the end of my journey looking at this build. I thought this build was really sick. But that being said, if you are interested in making something similar, and if I manage to create a build that would showcase the Boitada coconut ability more with like, this is the exact build, I want to see if anyone else would be able to caught a glimpse of like against a 50-50 board or something. I would really love to see that. I got unlucky here. I don't play a lot of arena, and my opponents is in arena is not really that strong, so it's difficult to find like a broken board using my account. So but anyway, that's the build. I'm really happy that I did this. I tried it on the first day I had the idea, and it's like, it's surprisingly pretty easy to do. I think the other thing that I could have done, if anyone else have this pet as well, if using this Almagasaur, so like here I got a lot of damage reduction, right? And like if my opponent, yeah, like as you can see, the cat is like 47, so it's like going to one shot through Melon. But if I had like an Amagasaurus that I can replace the Boitada HP again, so that it can regain it to be like above 30 damage, so we get to 50 stats again with the Boitada, and then trigger the crane again, that would be incredible. But yeah, unfortunately I don't have Sub Mini, I don't have a Sub Plus, so we don't have the Amagasaurus for this build. So yeah, that's a feature. If you want to try it out, you can do this exact build and then just remove the axolotl for an Amagasaurus or a real velo, or you can just like use it with some kind of coconut and manage to like never get like your health reduced. You can maybe even like just not use the crane, but I think the crane makes this build even cooler. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye!